The man, the myth, the legend. That is not us. We're just two brave podcasters trying to fill some time. I am Joel, filling the gap, Cox. And this is Joe, not so handicapped stout.
Join us on a journey into the great divine and that which we find all unknowing and holy. I don't know. What the hell was I saying there? I thought I had something, Joel. I really felt like if I talked, something good was going to come out. But no. What came out was stupid.
That's
I
fine.
came up with stupid.
I'd like to talk about adventuring.
Adventuring. I like the idea of adventuring.
So, we took a little break between recording podcasts, and we watched a couple video game trailers. One of Tomb Raider, one of the games that came out in 2012, and one of Bioshock. And I was thinking, what kind of adventure would you rather be? Because you've got Drake, Uncharted.
I love that.
You've got Tomb Raider.
I would very much like to be, a treasure hunter. I want to be a treasure hunter.
But what kind of treasure hunter? Are you treasure hunting because you want to make money, or are you treasure hunting to save relics of the past, or are you trying to save the world?
Ideally, I don't want to save the world. That's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I don't know if I can handle that level of responsibility. Plus, I'm not quite that qualified when it comes to that level of ability. I want to be like the treasure hunter that gets to climb mountains and look for lost treasure, or deep sea diving and pull stuff out of shipwrecks.
But do you want to find lost civilizations?
No, I'm more of an artifact kind of guy. I'm going specifically for the artifact. Almost selfishly, yes, I want to make money on it. I don't want to... this isn't from the greater good. I don't want to Indiana Jones this. I don't want to find something and then turn it over to a museum. I want to find something and then sell it off for a butt ton of money, whether it be on the black market or what have you.
I kind of find the old civilizations with all that ancient tech, or finding Atlantis or something like that.
I want to go Lost City kind of art.
Yeah.
See, is it really, honestly though, is it even possible to do that anymore at this point? Has not every inch of the globe already been discovered? We have satellites and stuff in outer space that zoom in on everything.
But, here's the thing. In the movie Black Panther, they're hiding in plain sight.
Okay, but that's a highly unlikely situation. For that to be realistically out there in
But what if there is a civilization that has all this amazing tech and they're hiding in plain sight because of the technology to trick our satellites?
If that in that unlikely scenario, I don't know if you want to discover that, because if they're hiding that strongly from the rest of the world, if you discover them, they're probably just going to kill you.
But what if you prove that you're smart and you're not that guy that's going to destroy the world? You're actually one of those people that should join the society.
Oh, I'm not. I am certainly not one of those.
My hypothetical. I'm saying this is the rules. This is how it works.
I got to trick these people into thinking that I'm an intelligent and a good human being.
No, you're not tricking anybody. You are Joe Stout, treasure hunter and lost civilization finder.
No, okay, yes, but I'm also still me. I'm not gonna... These people are gonna see right through me. I'm not gonna show up and go, no, it's all cool, guys. Here's what deal. And they're gonna go, oh, let's give this guy a super shield and some of our technology so he can help us.
Because I kind of want to, I want to go to, the Aztec ruins, the Mayan ruins, and find some backup copy of their libraries and find out that, even though civilization is dead, there's all this tech that was actually created, but it got thrown out because nobody knew what the hell they were doing.
See, I'd rather do something more Da Vinci Code style of thing, where you have to you solve some sort of open-ended something that people didn't realize were a mystery, and then you discover it's a mystery.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. But
they discover an entire city.
Well, I'm not saying discover an entire city. I'm saying discover the technology behind the city.
Okay, that's a little more sci-fi for me, I guess.
You know how in the original, you ever watched the original Stargate movie?
Forever ago.
Well, if I remember correctly, in that movie, Latin is a dead language.
Yes.
But in Stargate, the people from that world actually spoke Latin.
Right. Where they traveled, they went through a gate.
Yeah.
They didn't that was a different dimension.
That. Or something that we think is a dead language or something that's useless is actually being used.
Yeah, but unless that something is Ninja Turtle trivia, I don't know it. I'm already not. I'm so
We're already in
subpar.
hypotheticals, Joe. You've got other knowledge. You're actually a better human being than you are now.
There's no possible way I'm a good person. No, I would like to. I would like to treasure hunt. I would like to get out and ride on a boat and follow a map to where X marks the spot and find some pirate's buried booty and all. But
I want to base jump and squirrel suit my way to finding knowledge.
I mean, I guess if there was potential for there to be a hidden city,
Tomb Raider with Triple X.
I don't know if I'm in that physical condition to do that. I definitely don't want to get shot at. This is very Jumanji for me, though. Like I'm now like I transport myself into the body of Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, we're saying that you've trained. You made the right decisions earlier in life. You have no kids, no wife. You've got an awesome body. You've got $1 million in the bank.
And now I can be. We've really stepped out of reality now. Then yeah, no, I'm in for whatever at that point. Like at that, like whatever purpose you have just sounds really cool. Like I'll discover a city, or I'll unbury some treasure, or find my way through a sunken ship. Like all that sounds fun.
Like I want to not that I really want to, as I think about this. I want to go to Antarctica. And then find out there's some city under the ice.
Ooh, cold, chilly.
Yes, but if you go down deep enough, it's actually warm and tropical.
Why can't we go to Aruba? Let's find a city in Aruba.
Because that's already been found.
But has it? Let's go further out. Like let's go to the Bermuda Triangle.
What do we know about the Bermuda Triangle?
We know it's warm, and you don't fly a plane through it. That's what I know about it. But I also know that I don't want to go to the Antarctica or anywhere cold because that sounds sucky. Like super sucky. It's between Florida, Bermuda, and what is that?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
The Devil's Triangle.
It's actually, they say that there's no more excessive plane crashes or anything in that particular area than there are anywhere else. It's just more noted there because that's a high flight area for smaller airplanes and such, less dependable airplanes. And that's, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard is why they believe that it to be some paranormal activity or some geological shake in the magnetic atmosphere or whatever other crap. There's a lot of planes that have gone down there, but it's a high traffic area. It's like saying there's more accidents on the highway than there are in your living room. Like that's just where the planes are, so that's why
totally
it
had the wrong
seems.
screen up. Oh well. So what else we got? Like, look for images of the Bermuda Triangle.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, Joe. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants.
Yeah.
For the audio listeners at home, if you look at the video now, you'll see that this is the triangle between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico.
That's where I'd want to go. I want to maybe do like that. Like let's explore there. Because even though we stand a chance of crashing a plane, we stand a better chance of not freezing our nuts off.
Well, I'm telling you, if you go underneath, we'll be fine.
We gotta dig?
Well, yeah, we gotta do a little bit of digging.
You know.
It'd be like 2 days tops, then we go down to the tropical part of the Antarctica.
There's a tropical part of Antarctica.
This is my hypothetical, leave me alone.
You're so making this stuff up. Yeah, no, still no good. No, I want to go somewhere where the water's warm, where you can catch some sun and all. I don't want to be underground. Now we're in this underground. We're like in like the Hive or something. That's a little too Raccoon City for me.
Safer underground than safer above ground, I always say.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree because no, that's not what I want to do, Joel. I don't want to do it. I'm not in. You can go to Antarctica, and I support you fully.
Well, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to pull a team on you.
Dun, dun, dun. Are you gonna drug me and put me on a plane like they used to do to B.A. Baracus?
Uh huh. You're gonna wake up in Antarctica with me, wearing your little hoodie and your snowshoes.
I'm gonna be so mad.
But then we find out about all the treasure underneath Antarctica. You'll be happy.
Yeah,
thank me
you got
later.
me there.
When you have all that money, and you go to the strip club, and you see that girl from 5th grade that always used to pull your hair and tease you, and now she's stripping, and you're like, haha, I got all the money now. And you walk out without giving her a dime.
So much about what you said was unhealthy. I'm not sure where your mind pieced all of those particular elements to that story together, but it's frightening. And you're gonna drug me, put me on a plane, then we're gonna go see some 5th grader strip. Is really all I got out of it. That's pretty much what I picked up.
I said that girl from the 5th grade used to make fun of you all the time.
And now she's a stripper,
Uh-huh.
and I gotta give her $1?
No, you don't. You purposely go and say, I'm not giving you any money. I've got all this money. You don't. I just found the so-and-so treasure of Antarctica.
That
Suck
doesn't
it,
feel
bitch.
right. I think I can give her $1. I'm gonna give her $1.
Don't give her $1. Now you're
What do her boobs look like?
Meh.
No, I mean then that's worth $1.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying, like if they were nice, then it might be a 5 or a 10 or something. But
She gets no money. She can die in her little horror life because she didn't make the right decisions.
she's probably a single mom trying to raise a kid.
No, she's not.
I feel for her.
She's barren. She can't have kids.
Then why did she become a stripper?
Because she thought she could make some money and support herself.
Okay. Huh?
And you use your all your resources to find out where she was so you could make fun of her and leave and walk out.
I spent money to find out where this chick was so I could tell her I'm not going to spend any money on her?
It's like $50.
What kind of half-rate private eye did I hire for this?
Only the best for $50.
The best that $50 can buy. And she's a stripper. Like, I think I could have Google searched it. I could have just went on Facebook and been like, oh, look at that. Megan's a hooker now. Or whatever.
Anyway, Ansi.
Yeah, okay, so...
So what time period would you like to treasure hunt in, though?
Can I pick the future? Because that feels like the best time. No, you know what, though? That's an odd scenario, because the further back you go in time, the more treasure there is to find. But the further you go in the future, the more technology you have to find it.
Mm-hmm.
So
here's the next question. Would you want to find treasure on this planet or others?
is it possible to find treasure? I guess it's possible to find treasure on other planets.
Alien relics?
Yeah, but then like you just have alien. Like, what's the market for that here? Like, you're not going to bring them back to Earth and go, "Hey, look what I got." And they're going to go, "I don't recognize it." And there's no. It's not like. It's not like collectible.
This is the format to cure cancer and AIDS.
It's not like having a #1 issue of Spider-Man, though. Is what I'm saying. Like,
it's better.
Well, that's not even a treasure hunt if you're just finding a cure for some disease.
Yes, but you found all this alien tech. They're
just going to use it for weaponry. Have we learned nothing from Iron Man?
But you're making a difference.
All right, fine. I'm staying on this planet. I don't want to go anywhere else.
I want to be like Star-Lord. I want to go to other planets and find treasure.
Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to go and float around other places. Like, there's something, there's a sexiness about being an explorer. Like, to go to other planets and stuff, like, you kind of have that James T. Kirk thing going on, where you're just automatically cooler because you're in that environment. But realistically, do I want to do that? Probably not. Feels too dangerous. I want to keep. I like the safety I have here at home.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, I'll go underwater. I'll have to battle sharks or whatever.
You wouldn't go underground. Why'd you go underwater?
It's warmer. Warm water. I'll go under warm water.
There's no warm water. All water's cold.
No, the Bermuda Triangle. I'll go in the warm water there.
No, it's not. Anytime you go below, it's gonna get colder. The further down you go, the colder it gets.
Well, then I'm gonna only go down far enough to find the ship and get the treasure and come back up.
They're at the bottom of the ocean, which is cold. You know what?
I'm inclined to disagree. Agree to disagree.
Siri, what is the temperature at the bottom of the ocean?
Depends on how far the bottom of the ocean is. The bottom of the ocean by the shore?
What is the temp to the bottom of the ocean?
There's a legit answer to this. I mean, the bottom of the ocean is at sea level all the way down to, too far for a person to even... How far down can a person swim or explore? Like in a suit? Because like at a certain point, you just have to be inside of some sort of Jacques Cousteau submarine. And at that point, who cares how cold it is? You're inside the submarine. Just turn up the heat. Blast up the heater. If there's a heater on a submarine. Deep Space Nine and whatnot.
What?
What was the show with they went underwater? Sequest.
Yeah.
Sequest DSV. Would you Sequest?
35 degrees Fahrenheit is the temperature.
I'm sorry, what now?
35 degrees Fahrenheit.
35 Fahrenheit? That's actually not horrible. That's cold. But it's not as cold as I thought it would be. That's not unbearable. That's just like, man, this sucks. See, and here's the thing. The ice, like if you were like in the North Pole or something, that ice is sub-degree temperature. So you're already still warmer, comparatively. People do the polar bear plunge, Joel.
So here's the question. Space or underwater?
I'm going to go underwater. Although, you know what? No, because either way, you can't breathe in either one of them, so you have to stay in a suit. So I'm gonna say underwater. Although, you know what, space, like there's nothing in space, so you're not worried about getting eaten by a shark.
Mm-hmm.
But we're underwater. There's all the different sea monsters and such that could come and devour you.
Yep.
But space, like how far into space? Like we've explored, a fraction of space, but there's like billions and billions of galaxies out there, and it's potential that there's other life living in those galaxies. So do I want to sort of light speed flip to those places and then have to fight animals I don't even know? No, I saw Stormtroopers. I don't want to do that.
Starship Troopers.
What'd I say?
Stormship Troopers.
Stormship Troopers? What did I say?
You said Stormship Troopers.
And what's it called?
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. I'm sorry. Starship Troopers. No! Yes, Stormtroopers is a Jedi thing. It's a Star Wars thing.
I'd rather go to space than underwater.
Yeah, okay. All right. You go to space.
Okay, we'll go to space.
Fine.
And I'll find those alien artifacts.
And then you're going to get eaten by some alien bug.
Nope. I'm going to have my alien space rifle.
And then what are you going to do once you find the artifact?
I'm going to bring it back to Earth and be a hero.
Nah, that's if they even care. People are like, oh, look, you brought a thing back from outer space.
I don't care.
Maybe. Then what are you going to do?
I'm going to go back out in space and find something else. And keep until I bring everything back from space.
All right, you do your thing. You go into outer space. Keep dunking yourself in outer space.
I will. And then I'll get the technology to fly through a star. And then...
Can you not fly through a star?
No, you'll melt.
That makes sense. Because of them being made up of gases and such.
The ultimate goal is to be able to go through a black hole and survive.
Stephen Hawkins died.
On 7 minutes before Pi Day.
You what?
He died 7 minutes before Pi Day.
7 minutes before Pi Day.
I believe so.
3:13 he died. That's crazy. That's wild. And he wasn't, I guess...
76.
76. So he wasn't even that old.
He was supposed to die a year or two after he got the disease.
Yeah, no, they thought he was going to die right, and he lived a lot longer than they expected to. But I'm saying in all, he was not an old man. He didn't live to a ripe old age.
So all your heroes, such as Prince.
He was born in... Wait, he was 76 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant he was born in 76. No. I'm like, that can't be right. There's no way.
All your heroes, such as Prince, Hugh Hefner, and Stephen Hawking, are all dead now.
Yes. We're running out of them. Hang in there, Bruce Campbell.
At least Keith Richards is still alive.
I don't really find Keith Richards to be one of my particular heroes. Mick Jagger, too, is another one. I'm not really a Mick Jagger fan. I don't get the appeal of him. He's just a funky looking
He was cool in
dude.
the 80s.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. But, he's just a little too,
He's 74.
idolized. Is he 74? Yeah, he looks it, though. He looks 74.
Free Jack?
What?
There's a movie called Free Jack.
No.
And
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
No, Free Jack. And Mick Jagger was in it.
Oh, how about that? Mick Jagger was in a movie.
Oh, look. They've got a trailer.
And we're gonna watch it.
Yep. Come on, turn the speaker back on.
Was he like just in the movie, or was he like in the movie?
I think he's the main character. Why were you not sitting up?
What are you doing?
My speaker will not sit straight.
Maybe you should put the blindfold back on like you did last episode.
You said that was stupid.
I did say it was stupid, and I was right. It was a terrible
So
idea.
did you.
I'm not saying it wasn't entertaining.
Hey, all you listeners at home, if you like the blindfold episode, let me know. If you hate the blindfold episode, let me know.
They're not gonna comment.
Dave will.
Dave might.
I hate commercials.
Really, because we watch a lot of them. Alright, Warner Brothers, Morgan Creek, from the producer of Alien and Total Recall.
Is about to die. And enter the year 2009, where immortality is only a heartbeat away, where money can buy anything,
Shouldn't you consider an alternative body? I'm sorry to deceive you.
including life.
That's Emilio Estevez.
Why me? Why don't they just grab somebody who's alive now?
Take a look at these people, Alex. They've lived half their lives with no ozone layer.
Tell me who's behind all this.
Post-apocalyptic 2009.
I can't tell you that.
Alex, don't you remember me?
He died, Jewel. Someone paid to bring him back.
I watched
Rene Russo, Emilio Estevez, Mick Jagger, and Anthony Hopkins.
Welcome to
In the worst movie ever.
Don't resist. Lose your mind, and you can live forever. Free Jack.
That looks awful. That looks so terrible.
I'm gonna watch it.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you really are. Yeah, no, pass. I'll wait for video.
It is on video.
No, I'll wait
Since
for it to come on a video
Since
again.
1992.
I'll wait for the remake.
What they do? What they do a remake?
With Ashton Kutcher.
What?
Ashton Kutcher, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'd bring back Anthony Hopkins, though. I feel like he could still play that part. And who would get play Rene Russo? Actually, that was my Dwayne Johnson choice. I was gonna have him play the love interest. No, that looks really bad, and I'm gonna recommend against it.
Well, I disagree with you.
No, you're inclined to be wrong. It happens.
So I just watched The World's End last night.
Who's in that?
Tom Pegg, Nick Frost, Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
The Cornetto trilogy. The last movie in the Cornetto trilogy.
The Cornell trilogy?
Cornello.
Cornello.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is either.
It was Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then the
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I you know what? I liked Shaun of the Dead okay-ish.
Hot Fuzz was the best.
I didn't really love Hot Fuzz.
How could you not let that last half hour of Hot Fuzz?
It was alright. It was just, I mean, like the whole shoot 'em up thing that they had going on. That was fun, but it wasn't.
It was
wasn't great.
amazing.
I don't know.
They called everything. All the shit that he asked if he did, he never did. And by the end of the movie, he did it all.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't entirely for me. Some of the movie moves just a little too slow. Like all those Simon Pegg style movies.
I tried.
All of those. Why do we have another commercial?
I was
Wait, 55.
and I was fed.
Oh no, we're not
wanted to try
watching a 55-second ad.
Alright. Now we have another commercial.
Wow, that was only 5 seconds to watch.
Sergeant Nicholas Angel, expert in hand-to-hand combat, armed response, and high-speed pursuit. He was so good, they reassigned him.
Right. You've been making us all look bad. There's one thing you haven't taken into account, and that's what the team is going to make of this.
Statistically, Sanford
He's
is the
almost everybody
safest
Village in the
from
country.
all movies.
Now, this big city cop.
You ever fired 2 guns whilst jumping through the air?
No?
You ever fired 1 gun whilst jumping through the air?
No.
Must learn
Is it true that there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
how to think small.
Morning for Swan's Escape.
The Swans escaped.
Can you describe it to me?
About 2 foot tall.
Yep.
Long, slender neck.
That's just going to scare it.
But in a place where not much goes on.
Watch this. Ta-da!
A whole lot is about to go down.
3 people have died in a week.
Accidents happen all the time. What makes you think it was murder?
There hasn't been a murder in 20 years. You're saying this wasn't an accident?
Not everyone's a murdering psychopath. It's high time you realise that. You and your monkey. Did he mean me or that? Have you ever wondered why the crime rate is so low and yet the accident rate is so high?
Bust this thing wide open.
From the guys who watched every action movie ever made and created Shaun of the Dead.
You never taken a shortcut before?
The funny thing is, he did all that jumping, but in the World's End,
When the
Nick
heat is
Frost is
on,
a straight man, and he's the comic relief, and he kept falling in love with all the
you gotta call The Fuzz.
Gunfights, car chases.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hot Fuzz.
Got a mustache.
I know.
I wonder if that website's still around, Join the Fuzz.
I didn't think it was a bad movie. I just didn't love the movie.
Why are we friends?
I think it's maybe the cultural difference that gets me. A lot of the movies that are, you know, like the European movies are not typically my style of movie. What you doing there?
I'm looking at the website, and basically they just have a blurb there.
A gigantic blurb about Hot Fuzz, the movie.
Well, it was a contest they did, and I'm no longer interested.
All right, so if you could freeze time, like if everything in the whole world just froze for one day, and except for you, what would you do with that day? You only have 24 hours.
If everything's frozen, I can't do anything, right?
I mean, like everybody and everything is frozen. So you have free range. Anything you want to do for the day, what would you do? Like like if right now time froze, and for the next 24 hours it was going to stay frozen. What would you do? What things would you do with that time? I would definitely start at the gym in the women's locker room. I know it's creepy. I'm still gonna do it.
Well, travel's gonna be an issue.
No, you could you can move everything. You are still in
but-
control of.
But I can't drive anywhere, can I?
No, I assume yeah. I'd say you can. Why not?
Can I fly?
No, you cannot fly.
Yeah, so I'm limited to this area of the country.
Yeah, you still have to stay regional. I mean, you could drive pretty far in 24 hours.
Yeah, but I need time to do what I'm gonna do and get back. So,
Do you need more time? Would that help your scenario? This analogy?
I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. Because, I mean, I could go stalk some cosplay girls.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna rob a bank, spy on some chicks in the shower, and I'm gonna steal some computer stuff. I'm gonna steal a lot of stuff. I'm just basically gonna spend the whole 24 hours just stealing stuff. That's pretty much how I think I'd like to spend my day.
I think I'm gonna have to steal some stuff so I can sell some stuff.
You'd steal stuff. Oh, so you'd steal things then resell. Well, yeah, we gotta be careful that you don't want it to catch up to you after time on freezes. Because people are like, "Where's my Mona Lisa?" And you were like,
No. You can
"Dear
still.
eBay."
No. You don't steal big stuff. You steal marginal stuff, like memory cards or Xbox. I can't do the Xbox cards that he's processed. So steal a bunch of Apple products.
Yeah, you want to think big, but at the same time, like, where would you... Like, you couldn't steal a tank. Where would you put it?
Actually, I don't want to steal Apple products. Those have serial numbers. I want to steal... what do I steal to sell?
Or do you feel morally deprived if you do steal?
No, I'd steal from assholes. I'd steal from people who don't deserve to have what they have.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Oh, you know.
You'd have to, like, already know the people.
Like Best Buy. Best Buy overprices all their shit.
Okay.
Therefore.
So you go into, like a big box store and steal.
Yeah.
Like, would you go to... I'd go to Walmart or Best Buy or something. I'd go to all of the above. I would borrow somebody's...
Anything without serial numbers.
I would borrow, like, a school bus. And then I would go to, like, those stores. But then I feel like I'm only really just taking care of a problem for a little bit. Like, maybe I should do... You know what I would do? Is I would go into, like, some big high-end company, like a business, and I would put my resume in, like, the accepted folder of... You know, like, I would get myself a job. That way I continually have work and money coming in. Seems like a smarter idea than stealing stuff and reselling it.
No, because
then you have to store all the crap you steal.
Yes, but it's temporary. So you steal enough stuff to get yourself a base of money. Once you get that base of money, you can do whatever you want. So...
No, I'm going to become the CEO of a company.
What I would do is I'd steal enough product to make me $100,000. Because I only need 30 grand. No, what was it? What was my number?
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of life, and especially with inflation and stuff, you know, by the
I
time
think my number is 40,000, maybe 50,000.
you could still die broke at that point.
No, if I steal the 100,000 and I take 50,000, get out of debt, and then take the other 50,000 and invest it into something else, and then I can make money off of that. And then once that comes to fruition, I quit my job and be happy.
So you want to steal enough money that you could then start your own company.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with that. I'm also gonna go to the zoo and I'm gonna steal a monkey because I've always wanted to own a monkey.
Yeah, you have fun with that one.
I could take, like, not a big monkey, not a gorilla or something.
They
but
still
like,
poop.
Yeah, but that's, you know, put a
Everybody
diaper on
poops.
them.
Everybody poops.
What about Jake and the bear? Wasn't that the monkey? Jake and the bear. Come on, you know Jake and the bear is the dude and the monkey. BJ and the bear.
Yes.
BJ and the bear, not Jake and the bear. Jake and the fat man. BJ and the bear.
There's a Jack and the Bear. There's Bear and
That's a kid's
Jack.
cartoon. Yeah, no.
Jack and the Bear, musical artist. Am I can't. No, I don't care enough. I will
Yeah,
look
okay,
at
so I'm taking a monkey. I haven't decided what kind of monkey. I mean, well, obviously while I'm there, I'll shop it. I'm not sure how you get into the monkey cage. I'll figure it out when I get there. But I will get myself a monkey.
Now, can I reposition people while they're frozen?
Yes, absolutely. Would you, like, get, like, people to, like, put their fingers in each other's noses? Or would you just, like, have some nerdy virgin kid touch the hot girl's boob?
I'm not touching boobs. I'm touching boobs. I'm not going to kid touch a boob. This is my day.
I want to do the good things also. Clear the conscience, you know. Do
My
something nice
company
for somebody.
will make jobs for people. That's my good for the world.
How are you going to make jobs for people with a frozen, if everything freezes for a day?
Because I'll get that $100,000 to get out of debt and $50,000 to start my franchise.
Then you're going to hire the lesser fortunate?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking, like, more in, like, the immediate sense. I might, you know, like, people who cut people off in traffic. I would probably drive around and I would pop their tires also. You know, if I ran across anybody kind of, like, going down the exit lane and then cutting in, I would flatten his tire so that way as he cuts, like, when time unfreezes and he cuts in, his car would roll and he would die. I'd kill people, Joel. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'd kill people.
I'm glad you're not afraid.
No, I don't know if it's technically murder. It's technically murder. It is. It's technically murder. That's the way I see it.
Sometimes murder's good.
Sometimes I don't know about that. Like if it was like Hitler or something, then yes, but short of that, would you kill like some like major political like if you could, like, say you had more than a day, would you like fly out to if you could fly or row a boat or whatever, would you go and kill like Kim Jong Un or whatever? Who's the one running the country now?
That's the guy. If I had more than a day and I could fly.
You would do that? What if you only had like 2 weeks to live? Would you strap a bomb to your chest and try to get an interview with him?
No.
What?
I'm gonna have fun with the last 2 weeks of my life. I'm not gonna go care about other people.
No, if I'm gonna go out, like I'm gonna take care of like the important stuff. I'm gonna write love letters to the people in my life that I need to know that I've always cared for you and whatever.
Everybody knows that for me right now.
But then I'm not gonna like draw it out because I know I would be emotional and they would be emotional. So I'm just gonna cut like taking off a Band-Aid, just rip it off. I'm gonna go cold turkey. I'm just gonna say, hey, I will miss you and I appreciate you, whatever. But then I'm just gonna take off and again, I'd probably rob a bank and then send that money back to take care of my family. And then I would use the money left over to buy a bomb and I would go, take out like Vladimir Putin or all of North Korea. Like, I think we could just wipe North Korea off the map and we'd be okay. Like, I know there are good people that live there, but it's like, let's erase the entire chalkboard is all I'm saying. Let's get rid of it all. Start fresh. Let South Korea move in. Is it technically genocide? You're not killing all of the Koreans. You're only like taking off the top half of them. Like, yes, it's a lot, and I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying there's still people of that culture that you're not killing off. Just a regional area, not an entire. It's not a hate crime of a type of a person of ethnicity. It's a crime of a horrific region of the planet. Wiping out North Korea. Unless they listen to our podcast, in which case we could use the number boost so we don't kill them off. We keep them listening.
I don't think that they speak English in North Korea.
Do you know for sure, though? They speak English everywhere. Anywhere you go in the world, they speak English. Like, it's everybody's second language.
Many people in North Korea speak English.
No, they speak Korean.
Hey, in 2015, somebody asked that question.
In 2015? Nobody's thought to ask that question again since then? What does it say? How many people in North Korea speaking or know English? Does it give us a percentage or a number? It was foreign place names, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't see any definitive answers.
Yeah, pretty much they don't speak English because it's too foreign.
Okay, all right. I'm willing to bet about as many of them speak English.
Yeah, so basically they're not allowed to learn other languages.
See, no, that's not right. That's just not fair. We got to do something about this.
No, we need to go have fun.
With 2 weeks left to live?
Yes, you had a lot of fun those 2 weeks.
You go have your fun. I don't know what fun you're going to have with 2 weeks. I'm just going to sit around crying into a puddle of my own pee and tears.
I am going to go 2 weeks. I'll do it in one. And I'm going to go get myself some steak and bacon.
How is that different than what you do now?
More steak and bacon.
More steak and bacon. Yeah, no. I'm going to do something big. I want to go out with a bang. I want people to remember me. I'm already going to die. I might as well go out like in a way that people, like, I'm going to die, but I'm going to die with my name in a history book. With the blimpy sub and a boob. No, I don't want the boob in my hand. I want the boob on my face while I chew the blimpy sub and suffocate to death. But let's assume that may not happen. My backup plan is to go out where like people write about me in history books and I will be remembered forever. There might be a statue even of me, Joel, that years from now they'll find offensive, and it'll hurt. Some group will petition to have my statue brought down.
And that, folks, we're going to bid you adieu.
Is that the end of the show again?
It's been 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, do we talk for a long time.
Yep.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Follow us here next week at streamofconsciousnesspodcast.com. Also on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Although we're never on Twitter. We don't do anything on Twitter. Don't follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube.
Saying the episode's out.
Oh, really?
And link to the episode.
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter.
Until someone talks to me on Twitter, I will do less Twitter stuff.
All right, well, we're still here on Facebook and on the iPod app, the podcast app, and also on whatever else I didn't say. All right, see you next week.
Disco.